Well, in my endeavor to keep explaining that how these transits affect us and how these transits have a different connotation when they are in different houses. I have explained initially about Saturn, and I've explained about Jupiter, and now this time I'm going to explain to you all about Mars. How Mars, when it is transiting through the various 12 houses, what impact it has. And if you've been following my series, you would definitely know that all these houses are divided into four energies, that is, the fire, the earth, the water, and the air energy. So, similarly, when these planets are going through these various houses, they do tend to adopt the energies of that particular house. So Mars, which is actually known as a very fiery planet, it's a very aggressive planet. It's a planet that which wins wars. It is known as a warrior planet. It can be used constructively and it can be used destructively depending upon the person's or the individual's persona. But at the same time, since our body is also made out of these four elements, that is water, air, earth and fire, these elements tend to have or build the attitude within us. So when these planets come into a particular sign and coordinate with the elements of our body, we can use it constructively or destructively. And now when you all are seeing your chart, you have to see where your Mars planet is placed. More often than not, Mars and Venus is in and around your sun sign. So you could probably look into your chart and see which sign your planet is placed in the natal chart. So how your attitude is developed during that time, and then what is the transit showing, because the transits are always different. And then accordingly analyze it. But this is for your general explanation. You can't completely tune it into your life. So you must understand that when the planets are transiting the various houses, what do they demand of us? See, it's never a question of predictions. It's always, like, I maintain the fact that life is what you make it. So you have to learn how to create your own prophecies by understanding what the planets are demanding of us and how we are supposed to act in a particular way when a particular planet is in a particular house. Mars transiting the 10th house, Capricorn, which is again commanded by the earth energies. Now this transit stimulates your ambition and or your desire to be recognized for your accomplishments. Now Capricorn, if you see, is always the symbol is the goat. It's known as the mountain goat. So Mars, which is a fire planet, when it comes into the sign of a mountain goat or it comes into these earth energies of a Capricorn, it actually boosts up your ambitions and accomplishment. It actually gives you the support system and pushes you from behind that you need to accomplish your goals. Now whether it's a professional or a personal goal, it is all a personal choice. You are likely to have an increased desire for others to notice you. This can be a good time to become self-employed or start a business if other factors, that is Mars itself, is favorable for you. Now anybody or everybody, just because Mars is transiting Capricorn doesn't mean that you can just start off your business, or you can, if you haven't had ambitions ever in your life, then when Mars is transiting the 10th house, it gives you an awareness that you've led your life so complacently, and now is the time when you also want to get up and do something. And people who are already have that fire energy in them, and those people who already feel that they want to establish their own business, and when they come and ask that, okay, which is the correct time for me to establish the business? So seeing that the Mars is transiting the 10th house and it is in a forward motion, you are able to confidently tell the person that it is very important for you to establish your business in this particular time. So Mars, when it is transiting the 10th house, gives boost to your energy levels in regards to your business, in regards to your goals, in regards to your career. Basically, again, it enhances your own identity. Now this is also a good time when people who do not want to work the 9 to 5 job but want to become self-employed. So it's a good time. Now conflict with those in authority are also possible now because you start questioning. See, Capricornians or the earth energies by at large do not question. But when Mars is transiting their house, it gives them that impetus and it gives them that energy that you need to question. So you may pour more energy into self-promotion. And when you are self-promoting yourself, it is basically showcasing your talents. So Mars transiting the 10th house, Capricorn, which is an earth energy, gives vent to your ambitions, gives vent to your personal goals in life, and gives also or I would say it makes your identity much stronger, and you want to be known in the world, you want to do your bit in the world. Now the lines could be anything from professional to spiritual to emotional to personal, anything what you are passionate about. So Mars in the 10th house gives impetus and it gives a support system, and it tells you, go ahead, go into the world and make your mark. The transit of Mars takes 23 months to travel in all the zodiac signs. Basically, when you will look into your own chart, you will realize where the transit is, because the almanac does gives us all the dates. But just to give a clue to my clients, you must know that from January to March 9th, Mars is transiting Aries. And from March 10th onwards, it's transiting Taurus. So probably then further on, if you want to know how it is, you can divide these 23 months and you will realize where the Mars is transiting.